this tablet. I really need to relocate. I can't just sit here and live in fear like that.
Live in fear. You hear that? Live in fear. Read that again. The curses that only fit Israel. Who are you? Blacks, Latino, Native Americans. You Jewish people. You Edomites, Esau. You ain't going through these curses, man. But guess what? You're going to go through these curses, man. These curses that our people went through, you're going to go through, man. You're going to go through everything we went through and worse. Everything you did to us, you're going to get it double. Deuteronomy 28:65. And among these nations shalt thou find no ease. Neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest. But the Lord shall give thee there a trembling heart and failing of eyes, seeing the children getting shot in front of you, man. Sorrow of mind. You don't know if you go out, your child every time leaves the door gets killed, man. It's gonna come home that same day, man. You don't know. And thy life shall hang in doubt before thee, and thou shalt fear day and night, like the sister said, and shall have none assurance of thy life. In the morning thou shalt say, would Yahweh it were even, and at even thou shalt say, would Yahweh it were morning, for the fear of thine heart wherewith thou shalt fear, and for the sight of thine eyes which thou shalt see. It's the anger of the Lord, man. The Lord was angry. This is a heavy punishment, man. We just got to take it. But our punishment is almost over, man. And you other nations, you're going to be messed up. You're going to get messed up. You're going to go through Chiraq at the kingdom of heaven. In our kingdom of heaven, the section of Chiraq is going to be you heathens, man. So then when you Rothschild's elite, you're going to know what it is, man. To go through hardships, man. But you're going to be a slave in the kingdom, man. That's why the scriptures say, arising apart, for this is not your rest. This is not our rest. America is not our rest. We're not resting here, man. As you can clearly see, through the Spirit, we're bringing this out, man. And all you blacks and Latinos and Native Americans, you Hebrew Israelites, when you want to believe it or not, Yahweh Shai is going to deal with every last one of you. The ones of you that know this truth and you went back in the world, if you don't repent, and you don't sincerely repent, ask for forgiveness, Yahweh Shai going to see you, man. He going to see you and your loved ones, man. Most High's not playing, man. This is a power that we worship. Look what we're bringing out. This is the anger of the Lord, man. This is the fury of the Lord. What do you think's going to happen to you other heathens, man? What do you think's going to happen to you? We went through this and we're God's chosen people. What do you think you're going to go through, man? Here the Lord is chastising us. And we trying to do the right thing. What about the ones of you that are not acknowledging the Lord and trying to do the right thing? What do you think he's going to do to you, man? He's chastising us and we're trying to do the right thing. And we're going through the spiritual fire. What do you think he's going to do to the rest of y'all, man? The majority of you Israelites in America, man. And especially the ones of you that know this truth that fell out. You men and you women too, man. You're held responsible, man.
Hey, baby. To be honest, I got a son that's 7 and I got a daughter that's 4. And I haven't taught neither one of them how to ride a bike yet because it's just the environment they live in is not safe. I love you.
I love you.
Oh, I love you more. My biggest fears involving my children is them being caught up in the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Those shots fired at Hirsch and Tom and this one just coming in.
Chicago's had more killing than LA and New York combined this year. The city looks set for another year of record killing. The Chicago PD ignored our request for an interview.
There's no way to live, man. This is not your rest.
I'm just trying to change the cycle, you know, and it's hard when you don't really have help, you know what I'm saying? Like, in a way, it's like we put in a weird position, you know what I'm saying? Because
shit is fucked up, man.
Hey, hold on, cut it real quick.
See, man? This shit is fucked up, bro. You think our people naturally want to be like this, man? Our people naturally don't want to live like this, man. Our people in their nature, man. even with them being in Chiraq and all that, man. You know what I'm saying? They know, like, in their spirit, man, this ain't how life's supposed to be, man. I'm gonna read it again. Deuteronomy 28, 68, 65. And among these nations, Esau and you other heathen nations, man, thou shalt find no ease, neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest, but the Lord shall give thee there a trembling heart and a feeling of eyes and sorrow of mind. And thy life shall hang in doubt before thee, and thou shalt fear day and night, and shall have no assurance of thy life. In the morning thou shalt say, would Yahweh it were even, and at even thou shalt say, would God it were morning, for the fear of thine heart wherewith thou shalt fear, and for the sight of thine eyes which thou shalt see. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. And nobody's going to break this cycle until Yahweh Shai come back. He going to break this destructive, wicked-ass cycle we're in, man. Being under this devil, this wicked-ass society that's destroyed our people, man. By the way whereof I spake unto thee, we came here in cargo slave ships into this modern-day Egypt, America. Thou shalt see it no more again. Talk about our land. And there shall Israel, and there you shall be sold unto your enemies. We were sold unto our enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, slaves, and no man shall buy you. All right? And that's the curses, man. But there's going to be a requirement for all of this, yo. You devils got a lot to pay for, man. You got a lot to pay for, man. You're going to pay. Ecclesiastes 3 and 15. It ain't going to always be like this, man. The Lord's going to require that which is past. That which has been is now, and that which is to be have already been. And God required that which is past. So the Lord's going to require this which is past, man. All this wickedness that this devil's doing to our people, man. Revelations 21, and I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. And I, John, saw the holy city of New Jerusalem coming down from God, Yahweh, out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. And I heard a great voice of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of Yahweh is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and God himself shall be with them, and be their God. And God, Yahweh, shall wipe away all tears from their eyes. All tears from their eyes. All the oppression, the wickedness, all the hell that our people have been going through hundreds of years. So-called Negroes and Native Americans in the reservations. So-called Negroes are stealing their barrios in the projects and the shelters. Homeless. Being shot down by these cops. And Yahweh shall wipe away all tears from their eyes. And there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying. That's the curses, remember. Those will wipe away all of that. Neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. And he sat upon the throne, because I make all things new. And he said unto me, write, for these words are true and faithful. There's going to be judgment. There's going to be payment for all this, man. These devils have a lot to pay for, man. You know? Revelations 13. Revelations 13 and 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. Talk about your spiritual ears. He that lead into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and faith of the saints. Patience means suffering. So we have to wait. We have to endure. Just like a race. We have to wait. But payment is coming, man. We ain't going to always keep living like this. Our people ain't going to always be suffering like this, man. There is a Most High. He sees what the hell we're going through, man. Revelations 2 and 9. I know thy works and tribulations and poverty, but thou art rich. The Lord knows what the hell we're going through. The real Jews. I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. You devils, so-called Jewish people, you ain't going through the curses. You ain't going through what our people are going through, man. Because you ain't the people of the Lord, man. You on top right now. You're the Edomites. Joel 9:24, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked, man. Revelations 3 and 9. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee. So you fake Jewish, you wish to be a Jew, but you're the Edomites, you're Esau in the Bible, you're the synagogue of Satan, Amalek, you Rothschild's elites. You're going to be brought low, man. And you're going to suffer, man. You're going to get double what we got, man. Give double according to her works. Everything that you've done to our people, you're going to get double, and it's going to be righteous, man.
All they want to do is just get out of here, man. We only doing this shit to get out. It's crazy, man. Just to go to the beach, we gotta have guns with us, man. Like, this shit ain't normal, man. I'm forced to do this shit everywhere I fucking go, man. Like, this shit don't end. You know what I'm saying? This is a never-ending fucking cycle, man. Ain't no way out of this shit. You know what I'm saying? This shit make you paranoid. Shit, it fuck you up, man. And that's why we do so many fucking drugs, because we just trying to cope with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Takes the pain away.
we human, man. Like, we just fucking human. I lost my pops when I was 7, had to man up. He introduced me to the hustle, told me band up. I got my grams up, the youngest of my mama kids. I bagged it up but never trapped it out my mama crib. I was wild as hell, nailing at the age of 10. Dice games, smoking herb, role models, well with them. A strong mama, but the streets where we hung.
So you gotta take a gun to go to the beach, man. Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. And there shall be no priest unto me, saying, thou hast forgotten the law of thy God. I will also forget thy children, man. You know, but this is the other side of this, man. We're gonna get out of here very, very soon, man. And the ones of you that fall out the truth, you lost patience, you will be ashamed in that day. Isaiah 14. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. And the strangers shall cleave and be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. These are the strangers. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. They're going to be our slaves. And listen to this, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were. And they shall rule over their oppressors. We went that out earlier, Revelations 13:9. He that leadeth to captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. And we're going to rule over our oppressors. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, and from thy fear, and from thy hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve. The Lord's going to give us rest, man. Finally, man. Rest. We ain't going to have to carry a gun with us to the beach, man. We ain't going to have to watch our backs. We ain't going to have to worry about a fellow Israelite robbing you or plotting on you, man. Plotting on your woman, sleeping on your woman. Your child getting shot in the streets, man. Those are curses, man. That's not how life intended it to. That's not what the Most High intended his people on how his people is gonna live, man. That's not life. This is not life. This is not living, man. You know, we're clearly showing you right here and there the curses, man, that's in the scriptures, and that they're real. That the Bible's real. The scriptures are real. Psalms 149:5. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing along upon their beds. And our people ain't singing now. They crying, man. Like the brother was crying earlier. Let the high praises of Yahweh be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and nobles with fetters of iron. We're gonna have actual swords, man. We're gonna get savage on you devils in the kingdom, man. We're gonna be savages on you devils, man. We're gonna fuck your shit up, man. To bind their kings with chains, we're gonna put chains on you in slavery, and the nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints, praise ye the Lord. So that's the honor we're gonna have, man. To enslave you fucking devils, man. And you're gonna pay. You're gonna pay. That's what he's gonna have for the men of honor, man. That's what the Lord's gonna have for his men. The one that stayed firm to this thing, the house of David, the 144,000, the church of the saints, man. They're gonna have that honor to pay back you devils for all the wickedness and all the rape, rob, and murder that you did to our people, man. You murdered our people. Our people gonna kill your ass, man. Killing is righteous. Murder's premeditated. You Rothschilds, at least you know what time it is, man. You know what time it is. You know you're gonna pay. And it's very, very soon, man. We can't wait. Call Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Shalom to the house of David, the 144,000, the church of the saints, and the 1/3 men, women, and children that are part of the elect. They're gonna be saved from this hellish place that we're in called America, Babylon, soon to be destroyed. A nuclear holocaust is coming to America. It's gonna be a fucking long ass a dream, man. It's gonna be a nightmare, man. And the kingdom of heaven is gonna be a beautiful dream that's never gonna end. Everlasting, beautiful dream. But we still in hell, man. And we're ready to receive heaven, the kingdom of heaven. When Yahweh Shai comes back, the King of Kings. Yes, he's coming back. But the ones of you that don't believe and you lost patience, fuck you, man. The sincere ones repent. The kingdom of heaven is at hand. Shalom. We almost home, baby. Shalom.